Good morning. I thought I'd give you an update on where we are at the moment with our seed sowing. We did sow some seeds in the polytunnel last week. As I look outside, it's still cold. It's Tuesday morning. Beast from the East 2 has largely passed. We've had the snow has mainly melted. So I'm just going to bring you up to date with where we are with sowing. We sowed some sugar snap peas in the polytunnel last week. Also some Mizuna, some winter density lettuce, coriander, cauliflower all year round. Now this is an interesting one because we've not grown it before, so I'll be interested to see how that actually grows. Here we've got Hispy cabbage, which did really well for us last year. A really nice spring cabbage that we really enjoyed. So hoping that will do well again. Some parsley and also some saved seed from Oregon sugar pod mange tout that we got at Lidl last year. They did quite well. We saved the seed. So 30 of these seeds went in. So this is saved seed. So we'll see how this comes up. It's because it's still cold outside and because it looks as though we're going to have yet another cold snap in about 2 weeks around Easter. What I've decided to do is I've decided to sow some seeds in-house. So we're going to sow them into these mini trays. And what I'm going to do is, obviously this will have seed compost in it. It's not going to be like this. So there'll be seed compost. I'm going to use a marker, a name marker as a separator. And I'll grow one variety one side of the separator and another variety the other side of the separator. So that's what I'm going to do. I have a list here, which I'm not sure if you can see, but I have a list here of what we're going to be growing this year. And there's actually 2 pages of it. And then after that, we go into the actual plans that I have of what is going to grow where. This is done online with a planner online, and it can tell you, if you know something is actually going to be in from February till June, then it allows you to put something else in from July onwards. It's a great tool. What we're going to be sowing today, and I'm not going to go through the sowing process because I think we all know the sowing process. I did sow some leeks a few weeks ago, and everything sort of follows a similar thing. People say, what do I do? Well, you follow the details on the back of the packet, really. It's as simple as that. You'll notice it does actually say when to sow, and there'll be a variety of months possibly when to sow indoors, when to sow outdoors. And the thing to remember is that the lower you are down in the UK, the earlier you are likely or normally be able to sow something. The doorbell went then, so I was interrupted, so I'm back again now. Just going to update you on what we're going to be sowing today, and we're going to be sowing these in the house. So we're going to be sowing them in the seed trays and putting them upstairs in a bright and warm room. So we're going to be sowing California Wonder peppers. We're going to be sowing another pepper, which is long red Marconi. I think that's Marconi, yeah, Marconi rather than macaroni. Then we have a selection of tomatoes. Now on my list here, I do actually put how many plants of what variety I want. So if I go to tomatoes, let me find tomatoes. So I don't know if you can see right at the bottom here, it says tomatoes Amish, and it says here how many plants I actually want. So even though there might be 10, 20, 30 seeds in a packet, I'm not going to sow all those seeds. I'll keep seeds for next year if I don't use them all. But the tomatoes we're going to be growing are San Marzano red plum. There's also Marmande, which I have great hope for. I think those will be lovely. From the Real Seed catalogue, we're growing Amish, Amish paste. We're also growing pink Bulgarian, which says it is large egg-shaped tomatoes, which is nice. And then I did a seed swap at the back end of last year. I swapped some of our Madeira maroon French beans, which are actually lovely and quite rare. They're a lovely flat French bean. I did a swap and I received some Black Magic runner beans, which I'm going to be putting in this year, obviously. But I also was sent these. I'm not sure if you can see that. It's a type of tomato. It's called, I think it's called Litchi Tomato-Morelle de Balbis. And on the back it says, "Watch out for the thorns." This says it grows outdoors like tomatoes, likes full sun, rich soil, needs staking, harvests in the autumn, the fruits are red, and you peel the casing back and it tastes like plum crossed with cherry, crossed with tomatoes. There needs to be 2 of these, so I'm going to sow all of these seeds. I think there's mostly about 6 in there, so I am going to sow these. Any that I don't use, I'll just pass on to another allotment person. Another thing that we're going to sow today is celery. This is self-blanching celery. It's called full white. So I'm going to get on and sow all of these, and then I'll show you a shot of what I've sowed later. Okay, so here are the sowed seeds. There's 8 types of seed here. The half trays have been split in 2, and different seeds have been sown in each half. Where I want 5 plants, I've sort of sowed 6, 7, 8 seeds. Where I want 10, I've sowed 12, 14 seeds, and we'll obviously choose the best that come up. So once these are moist through, they're going to be drained, and then we'll put a lid on them. And obviously I'm expecting all of these through tomorrow. But in reality, they'll mostly take a week or 2. Okay, thanks for watching. And if you like what you're seeing, please do subscribe. Bye.